Hello, welcome to Brunch with Brian. Yes, your home investing live stream every weekday. We're here and we're building your knowledge and your skill sets in real estate investing and also a positive mindset because we really believe in the law of attraction, keeping your mind positive and getting positive results. And today I'm going to talk about a subject that you might not necessarily connect with your real estate investing success, but it's a huge factor in your real estate investing success. Today is National Forgiveness Day, Global Forgiveness Day and National Forgiveness Day. So I'm going to talk a little bit about forgiveness and how that helps you be more successful, how it helps you focus your mind, and how it helps you let go of things that are holding you back. You know, really, there's things that are holding you back right now where you haven't forgiven yourself. Here's the thing. The forgiveness thing works, you know, for other people. Yes, there are certain times you have to forgive other people, but there's other times you have to forgive yourself. And that's probably, I don't know about you, but for me, that's actually a lot more pertinent to my success, is my ability to forgive myself. And I'm even going to say this. I think I've said this on a Teaching Tuesday, is that your success is somehow correlated to your ability to forgive yourself. Because what's going to happen when you start out in this? What's going to happen when you get going? Anytime you do anything new, especially when you have a lot riding on it, you're not going to be perfect right in the beginning. You're not going to, execute every step to perfection. You're not going to do every call perfectly. You're going to say the wrong thing, even though we pound into your head, stick to the script, stick to the script, stick to the scripts. You're probably going to blow a deal based on saying the wrong thing at some point. I hope that doesn't happen to you, but it does happen if you're out there doing a lot of business. And there's things, here's the thing. I want you to be hard on yourself on time management and easy on yourself in other ways, okay? I want you to be easy to forgive yourself. So, and on time management too, up to a certain point. But you can't just blow everything off. That's the thing. See, and that's where if people are kind of down on themselves and kind of mad at themselves and not forgiving themselves for wasting a whole bunch of time, I'm okay with that because I do want a little pain there. I want you to actually feel a little pain so that next time you don't follow your schedule, that creates some pain and then you do follow your schedule. So actually, that's the one thing where I'm going to say that it's kind of outside of this self-forgiveness thing, is that I do want you to create a schedule, stick to the schedule, and don't constantly forgive yourself for not trying to achieve your schedule. And that's really important. That's a 7 to 10 hour schedule written out and posted somewhere so you know what it is and everybody knows what it is. And if you're not doing it, then okay, maybe don't be so self-forgiving. Okay, that's a one area. Now, everything else, you're going to make mistakes on calls. You may even blow a deal. Things are going to happen. You're not always going to be perfect, as I said. And you got to be ready and fairly quick to forgive yourself. What's going to happen if you don't? You're going to hang on to these negative emotions of these mess ups. So you have all these times that you messed up and deals that you messed up. And if you don't forgive yourself and move on, you're going to hang on to those and it's going to turn into a source of negativity that's going to grow, and you're going to feed your negative energy in a negative way, okay? You're going to dwell on it. You're going to dwell on your past mistakes and you're going to dwell in a place of negativity. So to get out of that, what's the best way to get past emotions, past anger and sadness and negative emotions that are holding you back? It's really it's magical how forgiveness really can work. If you can really forgive others, people, and really forgive yourself. It's a hard thing to do. And especially, I grew up Catholic. I went to Catholic school from 1st through 12th grade, and I was an altar boy and all that. So I'm good at feeling guilty, okay? I know how to feel guilty, and so I need it more than other people sometimes, this self-forgiveness. So I'll just really quickly say it's also National, this is important to me, it's National Father-Daughter Take a Walk Day. So Trinity and I are definitely going to take a walk today. So if you're lucky enough as a man to have a daughter, then, you know, treasure your daughter. And if you can take a walk with them today, if that's in the realm of possibility, that would be great. And you can always tell them, hey, we have to do it because it's Father-Daughter Take a Walk Day today. National Father-Daughter Take a Walk Day. It's also National Tell the Truth Day, and it's World Chocolate Day. Roswell happened today, and Ringo Starr turned 81 today. I just think that's interesting because he really looks young. I mean, I know he dyes his hair and stuff, but I've seen him recently, and he looks super young for 81. Wow. Jimmy and Rosalind Carter, I got to say this, 75th wedding anniversary today. That's huge. 75 years of being married, and it's a love story, so that's really sweet. Jimmy Carter and Rosalind. Now, I have this form for you guys. It's called a forgiveness form. This is something I do. Something I do is when there's a problem or an issue or something I think I can do better, or I can help you guys do better, what do? I create a form. And yeah, this is the forgiveness form. Okay, now here, this is a strategy. This is a technique I want you to use. Okay, so first, there's some blanks on the form, some questions that you need to answer. Okay, then after you answer, I just put 2 on each sheet to make it easier for you. So guys, you can, actually there's a dotted line here where you can cut it in half because you're gonna, I'll explain why. Okay, so we're cutting this in half. All right, so complete the open blanks, cut along the dotted line, find a safe place and get a match or lighter. Put the forgiveness form in, you know, an ashtray or on a dish or something, and light it on fire and watch it burn up. Okay, so you're going to write this form and then you're going to burn it. Okay, all right. Now, if you want to, you can save the other half. It's the same form twice, so you can write it twice and save one in your forgiveness file. Okay, that's what I want you to do. So let go of that past injury forever. Forgive that person, especially if it's yourself. So, and here's our affirmation for forgiveness. I find happiness and peace when I forgive, let go, and move on. I find happiness and peace when I forgive, let go, and move on. Okay, I'm going to ask everybody to say that. I don't know if you can read that or not. Okay, I find, okay, you can't read that. But just remember this, okay? I find, 1, 2, 3. I find happiness and peace when I forgive, let go, and move on. Okay, one more time. I find happiness and peace when I forgive, let go, and move on. Okay, it can be really powerful. So what do you need to forgive? First of all, you're going to write down who you need to forgive. Okay, that's the first line. So who is it? It's probably you in a lot of instances, and I'm good with that. You know, if you could burn up a few of these, you know, and forgive yourself for some things, that would probably be awesome and helpful. And it would make you a more positive person and feel like you deserve success. And that's the thing. Ron talks about this, surprisingly, Ron LeGrand, because he doesn't usually get into the mindset stuff that much. But he does talk about how, you know, we all struggle with low self-esteem for whatever reason. Even when we're quite successful, still we struggle with low self-esteem sometimes. I know a few people who just, you know, don't have those issues, and that's great. And they're very lucky because they had good parenting. Okay, but most of us had, you know, uneven parenting, let's say. And so we got some negative messaging in there that we have to work with. And so this forgiveness really helps with that. So who do you need to forgive? Write that person in, whether it's you or someone else. You know, if you were severely wronged and you're hanging on to that and having PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, over it, you're thinking about it. What's PTSD, guys? It's just you think about it and it makes you feel bad and not work on something positive, not be productive. So if something happened to you and you find yourself, and it was bad, and maybe it was a lost deal, or maybe it was 2008 when the real estate world blew up. Okay, so maybe you've got some PTSD from something, and what that means is just that you think about it still, and it sometimes prevents you from taking action or prevents you from feeling happy. Okay, so that's basically PTSD, and it can be very severe, don't get me wrong, but there can be very little mild PTSDs, like every time you see a pelican, you think about that time you hit that pelican with your car and you feel bad about it. So even that is PTSD, something real small. I never hit a pelican, I hit a pheasant once. Okay, so guys, so who you need to forgive is something. Now listen, this is kind of interesting because the next form is a redeeming quality of theirs. Sometimes we really demonize people, and it's hard to forgive them when we just demonize them. You know, believe it or not, everybody has redeeming qualities, even if it's somebody you really don't like. And I want you to write it down, you know, and maybe write down more than one, okay? And then what happened, okay, just write down what happened and how you felt about it, and you know how you're hanging on to that. And then you're going to let this go. You're going to burn up this little piece of paper and you're going to let it go, and you're going to move on. Okay, so again, a lot of the times, if you feel like anything is holding you back in real estate, I want you to use this form, or anything holding you back in life. So yes, forgiveness I think is a really powerful act, and the act of forgiving yourself or another person can really be significant and can really free you. Forgiveness can free you. That's really a good saying. So I can be freed by forgiveness. Let's say that one, 1, 2, 3. I can be freed by forgiveness. Okay, because it's all in your own head, guys, and if you let it go, then no one else is forcing you to think about that. You know, that's what I'm saying. So once you forgive it and let it go, it's up to you. So kind of a little heavy topic, a little deep today. Let's do our deep breathing. A little deep breathing. Okay, deep breath in. Hold a sec and let go. Okay, relax your shoulders and arm. You deserve success. I deserve success. Let's say that. 1, 2, 3. I deserve success. See, and if you're holding on to stuff where you haven't forgiven yourself for certain things, then it's hard to feel like you deserve that success.
I didn't understand that.
That's okay. Just think about it. Okay, deep breath in. Hold it a second and let it go. Okay, one more, and deep breath in. Hold a little bit, and it goes without saying that you are smiling, right? That we're smiling during this process. And one thing that made me smile was the Suns won. Yes, the Phoenix Suns won the first game of the NBA Finals and looked pretty good. So I'm really excited about our Phoenix Suns. So, but guys, I will see you. Today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Have a great week today. Some of you guys we may see at a fast track with Global Publishing that we're going to help out with over the next, I think, day or two. And we'll be doing some other great stuff, and we'll be at Quick Start next week with Global Publishing and Ron LeGrand too. So if you're headed to that, we'll look forward to seeing you there. All right, but until we see you next, keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and taking action, and forgiving